Thanks, Shalinda. We previously had a rental property manager, but they weren't giving us the support that as property investors need. And as part of our network, we found you, and you were able to put us in contact with capital claims and also help assist in getting the reports that we did get for the two properties that we actually have rented out at the moment.
I'm Shalinda from Glenwood and Bella Vista Rental Properties, and today we're here to talk about how you can maximise your returns using tax depreciation reports. So I'm really excited to bring to you Mark, the Director of Capital Claims Tax Depreciation. And Mark, I know you've got a lifetime of experience, and I'm really blown away how your staff speak so highly about you. So I would like you to introduce yourself first.
Happy to do so. Thanks, Shalinda. Mark Wilkins, Capital Claims Tax Depreciation. We offer a service for all property investors, large and small, to maximise tax depreciation benefits for investment properties. We've been operating now as Capital Claims for over 12 years, and I've got over 22 years of experience in the marketplace, treating all types of properties. So yeah, happy to answer any questions you might have, Shalinda, that might bring some more knowledge to your clients.
So I thought maybe we'd start from the beginning. I find that a lot of clients don't actually know what tax depreciation is. A lot do. Either the knowledge would be limited for some people, and some people just don't know, so they can't utilise it. So how would you best explain what a tax depreciation report is?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, that's a fairly fair assumption. I should say that there is not a lot of information out there readily accessible, or it doesn't appear accessible on the surface. It's only once we have these discussions that people start to find out the extent of the benefits available to them and maybe what they've been missing out on for quite a while. So a tax depreciation schedule is primarily a document that a property investor can use to make sure they're claiming all of their allowances for capital allowances and depreciation of their assets. To keep it simple, what it is a costing of the original structure so as it can be written off over your financial years. So what a depreciation schedule does is a tool like a receipt for when you buy, say, an air conditioner or a car or any other tool that is used for income producing purposes. This receipt basically allows you to make claims for the original construction cost of a property, which not everyone knows at the time they buy the property. Most people will understand that they spent X amount of dollars to buy the property, say $600,000 for the total purchase, but they don't exactly know what the construction cost of the property is, which is the fundamental number which is required to claim depreciation. We try to keep it a bit simpler than that in our reports, but basically what it does is it allows individuals to allow for wear and tear in their property. As an asset gets older, the property will actually start to show signs of wear and tear. The ATO allows an individual to make claims each year against their tax return to allow for that wear and tear of the property. Typically, a residential property will last for, say, about 40 years as far as the ATO is concerned. That's 40 years on the structure. The assets within there will actually depreciate a lot quicker, or will actually wear out a lot quicker as well. So things such as carpet, air conditioners, stoves and the like, they have a shorter effective life, and that's what's reflected in our report. So as you can write those assets off a lot quicker and get to claim the tax benefit for doing so.
Yeah. With the clients that I recently had, I actually obtained a tax depreciation report on their behalf, and it was very detailed. It does outline each different feature of the property and the lifespan that it has. So
yeah, that's the intention of a report is to make it fairly simple for an accountant or an individual to apply to their tax return. And the benefit of having a depreciation schedule is essentially to reduce your assessable income. So a depreciation schedule creates a number of tax deductions that can be used each financial year. The benefit of that is it reduces your assessable income, therefore you pay less tax, which means more money back in your pocket. More money back in your pocket to either pay down debt, to reinvest, to pay off the mortgage, or to maybe do some extensions or renovations to the property again. So yeah, basically that's the benefit of the report. And it's available to all types of property investors. It's not just the top end of town, the corporates, the high-end investors. It's mum and dad investors. It's individuals who have an income-producing property.
Next question: who does benefit?
When we say income-producing, it can be a rental property. Yeah, so a rental property is to generate income from a home business, or it can be, say, a shop front or any other type of property that is a commercial asset. So all types of properties, all types of investors, all available to make these claims.
Yep. Oh, well, that's excellent. And how can they best utilise a tax depreciation report? So how can it benefit them? I think you already explained that, really.
Yeah. Well, how can basically the process is you may speak to your accountant and they may or may not know about this process, or they may not be right across it. The key thing to understand is that it's worth asking the question of a quantity surveyor to make sure that all your entitlements are actually being ticked off. We, as a service, what we do is we have a risk-free or an obligation-free process, which we're quite happy to run by any individual to make sure that there's nothing being left on the table or no deductions being left behind. So we just want to make sure that everyone claims all the deductions they're legitimately entitled to. Ask the question of us. We're the professionals that know the details, and we can instruct you, your accountants and other advisors, the best way to approach it.
Yep, so I found your website very easy to understand. You had a lot of information there for people, especially that didn't understand the process. So I found that really refreshing. And what I'll do is, if I post this up, so I'll put your details, your website out so that people can actually contact you as well. So if they have any questions and they want to speak to Capital Claims or a representative of Capital Claims, they can reach out and then also speak to their accountant. It doesn't hurt to speak to both parties.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, I recently had clients and we received some reports from Capital Claims, and they really have some nice things to say about us. So I thought I'd ask them to come along to this meeting. I'll just let them in if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure. Happy to.
Oh.
Oops.
They might have just stepped away for a second.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. What I'll do is, I do have another question to ask you.
Sure.
So what I'll do is I'll wait for them to come back on. But, yeah. So the question is your checklist. I've got that there. Is it okay for the clients to start utilising that checklist if I was to put it up?
The residential checklist for end of financial year? Absolutely. That's the idea of it, is to make sure that nothing's being left behind. We only do a small part of the process, but the more information or the greater the information you can gather when it comes to preparing your tax returns, the better. Don't forget the bits and pieces that really matter.
No. So that checklist I personally, as a property manager, found very convenient as well. So it's something that I'm definitely going to recommend. So it'll be good to put it up here, and anybody that needs it can use that. Let's see if they're back. Hey, Chris, how are you? I think you're on mute.
That's got it.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Shalinda. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hi.
I'm well, thank you, Chris. And Amy, hi, how are you?
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Coming on.
Happy to have you here.
I was going to say thank you very much for coming on today. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Amy have just transferred their property to me to manage, and asked me for assistance on receiving tax depreciation reports. So they agreed to come on today as they were really happy with our services. So I'm going to ask them to share their experience with us.
Thanks, Linda. We previously had a rental property manager, but they weren't giving us the support that as property investors need. And as part of our network, we found you, and you were able to put us in contact with capital claims and also help assist in getting the reports that we did get for the 2 properties that we actually have rented out at the moment.
Thanks so much for that. And did you find it all easily accessible? The process was all easy?
Yes, very easy. Like, I didn't really do much. I just told you, and you just find the company which is really helpful, and the price, everything is just excellent job.
Yeah, because you did get quotes, didn't you, for tax depreciation prior to that, or got an idea from friends?
Yes, we did. Yeah,
because I've got no idea what I have to do, like this first time. And because last year my friend told me, you should find a depreciation company to do the things for your house for the tax return. So this is the first time. I'm so lucky, and you helped me a lot.
Thank you. But you've been great as well, so thanks for that. So guys, I appreciate all your time, and if anybody's got any questions about tax depreciation reports, I can't stress enough to reach out to your property manager or capital claims tax depreciation. I've been in the industry 15 years, and so far it's been really good. It's been refreshing. So I'll put the link in the comments here or in the headline, and they've got a lot of resources that you can use and utilize as well. So thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Amy. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity to help you in maximising those claims. Working with Shalinda obviously has brought some good results for you, across your property investment experience, and we're happy to be able to help.
I think sometimes as new property investors, you don't know where to go, and you rent out through a real estate agent. And if they don't have the connections or the knowledge to put you in line and connect you with the right organisations like capital claims, it makes the whole experience a little bit daunting. And at the end of the day, as a property investor, you want your whole reason for investing to get the best results for what you're investing in, but also to make sure that your rental assistance manager is actually providing the services that make life a lot easier for people that don't have that ongoing knowledge.
Yeah, like first time when I rang the previous real estate, and he said, "Oh, I don't know anyone who doing the depreciation." So and then Shalinda started her own business and then put everything online. I thought, oh, I might ask her. And then I really didn't do much, just replied a couple of email. Then that's it. It's not like easy, and I'm so happy with her service and everything.
Well, thank you. And Shalinda, that obviously that reflects well upon you, that you're able to make the connection and the suggestions when necessary, and that's a valued asset in anyone's business.
Thank you so much. And I know you're a businessman as well, so coming out, I know the integrity that you have too, Mark, and I got that from your staff. So the reason for you coming out, I think we share the same values in bringing that awareness and providing opportunities, not just solutions. So thanks for that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.